trusty scissors. And I'm going to cut that second piece in half in 1, 2, 3, and pop that piece in my mouth as well and continue chewing. I'll save that remaining half a piece for later. And pop that back to one side. Here's my trusty scissors. Blue handle. Green inserts. Stainless steel. And the green rivet. My trusty scissors. Okay, so I'll pop those to one side. Now, one person noticed in the comments, and one person noticed and mentioned in the comments that I coloured in that little piece I planned there red to indicate that it was part of Azerbaijan, but it's not actually. Azerbaijan, I believe, finishes there. So I'm going to take my exam grade eraser and rub out that little part of the map. Mr. Brush. Brush away the little bits from the eraser. And there we go, that's been corrected now. So, a very small correction, but it's worthwhile. Making sure that it's right, and when I was doing the editing, then I'm sure there was at least another 2 times when I said the word Azerbaijan, but didn't include it on this tally. So the correct number should have been 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, perhaps 38 times that I said the word Azerbaijan in the previous video. I knew it was I think my words might have been I was setting myself up for failure, but that's okay. Now, you may remember that when in the original video, if you watch that video that is, and I was colouring in this section of the map in the red, I had this thought that Azerbaijan would be a great name for a racehorse. sure where that thought came from. But anyway, I said it, and then I was wondering whether I may have offended some people. But there was no comments about it in the comments section, so anyway, after I finished the video, I went and googled Azerbaijan and racehorse, and it actually is. There is actually a breed of horses, where I was thinking it was the name of an individual horse, but there is a breed of horses called the Azerbaijan, and Azerbaijan is an Azerbaijani breed, or group of breeds of riding horse of oriental type. And if I go into Wikipedia, then nice pictures there too. I'll just go back from out. I was surprised how that looked really nice, sleek and very muscular and things. It just looked really nice horses, so I was kind of surprised. I was thinking afterwards that maybe I'd seen something about it somewhere, and maybe that's what it was sort of in the back of my mind when I saw the word Azerbaijan. I thought of horses, and I said, there's more pictures there too, more pictures. Maybe that's why I said it. I've really got no idea, but still. So I go into the Wikipedia page, and there's one actually called the Azerbaijan horse. The Azerbaijan is just reading this down here now, is an Azerbaijani breed, or group of breeds of riding horses of oriental type. In 2007, it was listed by the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO, as endangered. In 2013, hopefully I don't have to come back and do a correction video on that. But I suppose if it's not right, then I might just put a little comment there, okay? Yeah, anyway. History. There's a photo from 1867. Oh, there we go. The Karabakh region was known for the quality of its horses. The classical historian Strabo described the Armenian province of Augustine as supplying the kingdom with the most cavalry. So yeah, that was it. I won't read it all, but I thought that was sort of kind of interesting anyway. So as I said before, I sort of feel that somewhere I'd seen Azerbaijan horses, which is why that thought popped into my mind when I was colouring it. When I started saying it. Did a bit of backpedaling. Went off to do some research. I typed it into Google and Azerbaijan, the Azerbaijani horse is a strong and popular breed in this sort of general area, I suppose. Okay, so that was that. Another thing that I wondered to myself after doing the map is why is Azerbaijan split in two? Over Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Armenia controls that corridor in between. Well, let's see if it's okay. Here's a simple reason. I was reading it before coming in to make this video, and it went back many years. Lots of fights. There's a big chunk of ethnic Armenians living in Azerbaijan. I think it's in that area there, roughly. So, anyway, I'll read this and then maybe that'll help you understand. Okay, so Azerbaijan is split into two main parts, the main country and the Nankivim Autonomous Republic enclave, primarily due to Soviet-era border restructuring in the 1920s. Zangezur region. The Zangezur region was transferred from Azerbaijan to Armenia by Soviet authorities, creating a wedge of Armenian territory that physically separates the two parts, which is what we see there. There's more stuff there, I suppose, that you can read, but one thing that sort of came up was there was this idea, well, not an idea, but the fact that there's been persistent conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia over this area over the past century, and that's kept the region disconnected, with Armenia separating the two parts. Well, the two parts are geographically separated by Armenia. They are connected by a small direct border with Turkey, which serves as a vital ally to Azerbaijan. As of 2025-26, there are ongoing negotiations for a peace agreement, which includes plans to open regional transportation routes connecting Azerbaijan to its exclave. So, to Turkey, Russia, Georgia, Iran, I'll just have to find out who owns that bit of land there. That may be Turkey. I'll come back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. And that's Turkey there, so I'm guessing